Okay, now I know why you clicked on this video. You saw the title and you were like, yes girl, smoky eye, check. Easy blend, check. Super easy, super smoky, super sexy, check, check, check. Like, I get it. I totally get it. So if you wanna learn how to create what I think is a super easy smoky eye in just 2 steps, meaning 2 eyeshadows, because the third step is a third eyeshadow, really, but it's also like not a necessity. If you don't wanna follow that step, you definitely don't have to. But again, we're getting away from ourselves here. If you wanna figure out or learn how to create what I think is a super simple, super sexy smoky eye with just 2 eyeshadows, then I don't know, girl, maybe you should like continue watching or something. Also, you should probably subscribe because I'm gonna have a lot more toots like this coming. And you should probably ring your notification bell so that you know when I'm dropping these videos, so you can be ahead of the game and learn these tips and tricks before everybody else does. Hello, makes sense. Okay, cool. Now that we've gotten all that kind of bullshit out of the way, why don't we get into the video? Let's go. Okay, so for this look, I'm gonna be using 1 eyeshadow palette because that's all I need for it. Now, you don't have to use a specific eyeshadow palette if you don't want to. You can use something similar. You could even use totally different colors, but this is just how I like to create my super smoky eye, something that's neutral that I can wear what I consider wearing every day. But I am gonna be using the KKW Beauty matte palette. Now, I love this palette so much. It is so smooth and buttery, and it's just all around really good. And also, who doesn't want to feel like Kim Kardashian for a few moments, you know what I mean? So we're gonna be using that palette. We're also using 2 brushes today. One super fluffy, super soft, and then another a little bit more tapered to give you that kind of definition that I'm gonna show you. So let's get started. So I'm picking up my super fluffy brush here, and I am gonna go into this warmer shade right here. And I'm literally gonna pick up a good amount of this product, and I'm just gonna buff it all over the lid and into the crease and kind of just work it out. And I'm gonna do this really, really quickly because it's not this super precise, you know, cat eye or cut crease or whatever it is, but I do wanna give myself a really blown out smoky eye look. So I'm just gonna work this product all over. And again, don't be scared to not be precise. I feel like when we go into doing our eyeshadow, we feel this kind of pressure to like do it correctly. But I almost feel even me who, you know, likes to do makeup, if I do that, my shit comes out so much worse, dude. I don't know if it's just me, but legit comes out like a fucking monster, so. And notice how I'm just quickly buffing all of this over in these kind of like circular motions. I'll go in between that like windshield wiper motion going back and forth, and then I'll really buff it out with just these circular motions. And you kind of already have the base of your eyeshadow look going. Okay, so now that I have that 1 eyeshadow covering my entire lid and going into my crease and I'm already blown out, this is cute. This is a cute look. If you wanted to throw on a little lash or a little baby liner, you are good to go from here. But I want a little bit more drama. I want a little bit more zhuzh, more vavoom in my eyes. So I'm gonna pick up my tapered brush here, and this is from Morphe. This is the Morphe X Jeffree Star JS9. I did forget to mention that this one is from BH Cosmetics. Unfortunately, it does not have a name, but it's one of my favorites. Super fluffy, super good. Okay, so back to Morphe. I'm gonna pick up this brush here, and I'm gonna go into this darker shade here, and I'm gonna work this into my crease and really work it in and out of my crease so that I get that nice blown out look. But I like it because it's not using a black eyeshadow. I feel like a lot of people feel like they need black eyeshadow in order to have a smoky eye, which is totally inaccurate. You can actually have a smoky eye with any eyeshadow color that you want. You just gotta create that kind of definition. So we're gonna go into this darker shade here. I'm gonna tap into it, take off some of that excess, and I'm gonna hit my crease right here. And I'm just gonna really buff it in. Again, not trying to be super perfect, but also really trying to focus that attention right into that crease area and then upward. Because I'm not trying to create that kind of entire smoky dark lid look. I'm trying to create a different version of a smoky eye in the sense that it's not just this entirely dark look. It's just this really, what's the word that I'm looking for? It has dimension. You know what I mean? So that's what we're creating here. And notice that I am bringing it all the way to the front of my eye because I do kind of want this rounded look. I don't want it necessarily to be too cat eye. I just want this beautiful, blown out, rounded, smoky with, again, just 2 eyeshadows, girl, hello. really working this product. And I like it because you can add as much or as little as you want to create the dimension. Remember, this is totally your preference. I'm a drama bitch, so I love me a dramatic eye. No matter what it is, I like to create some kind of, you know, dimension to my actual eyelid. I don't necessarily love a flat look. So I like to go pretty heavy with this color, but notice that I'm not picking up much more. I'm totally just working this out into that crease to create that kind of dimension. You see how when I look straight at you, the difference between eyes, I mean, this one immediately has the drama, some depth, and this one is pretty, but a little flatter. This is what I'm looking for here. And I am gonna pick it up just a little bit higher now to add to that kind of blown out look. Going back into my fluffy brush here into that original shade and just kind of melting everything together here at the top. Perfect. Okay, so now that we have both eyes exactly where I want them to be, this third step is optional. And this is technically where things get a little dicey and it turns into a 3 eyeshadow look instead of a 2. However, this is, I mean, I love me a cat eye, so I'm gonna give myself a really bomb ass wing using the black eyeshadow in this palette. But again, if you're not a wing girl or if this is good enough for you or you just, you know, you're good, throw on a lash, you're good to go. And I don't like anything in the bottom because I feel like that makes it even more dramatic. And sometimes I don't necessarily want to have this crazy smoky eye. This is smoky enough, this is cute enough, and it also keeps my face what I think is like more awake and cute, and just like my eyes are like doll eyes when I put on the eyelashes, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep it bare at the bottom. You're more than welcome to put in a little smoke there if you want to kind of even it out, but this is totally my gig. So I'm gonna get into doing my eyeliner real quick, and I'm gonna do that off camera, but I am gonna do it with the black eyeshadow, and I am gonna use the NYX, what is this, Bear With Me, Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil, Revitalize and Set Multitasking Spray as my base to kind of wet the brush. And then I'm gonna go in with my angled brush here and dip into the black, and I will create a liner really, really quickly. So I'll be right back. Okay, so eyeliner is done, lashes are on, mascara is on, and this is it. 2.5 eyeshadows because again, eyeliner is optional. And even then you could use liquid. So technically it still would be a 2 eyeshadow look. But other than that, this is it, guys. In my opinion, this is so incredibly easy. Now I get it. If you guys aren't comfortable with doing makeup, it might take a little bit of practice. Obviously, practice makes perfect. You can't just start off a fucking artist, girl. But give yourself a little bit of credit and give yourself some time and some patience. Paciencia, todo con calma. And that's when things come naturally, organically, and really, really nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this 2 eyeshadow look. I hope it's, you learned a thing or two. I mean, it was just 2 eyeshadows. I didn't do too much, but either way, girl, we'll pretend like I'm your teacher for today, okay? So we're signing out here. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you are in this beautiful world, and I hope you guys are keeping safe. So yeah, remember to also subscribe and like and comment and ring the notification bell, girl, so we can like be fucking best friends, okay? Because why not? We're in quarantine. The world is falling apart as we know it. We might as well hang out with each other, right? I mean, I'm okay with that if you're okay with that. All right, guys, I will leave you here. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. The best part of my day, curling my fucking lashes. Brrr. All right. Don't play me. We're not gonna do that today. Yeah, there you go, stick on. Stick on like a good little girl. Get mascara, Leslie. Oh my God, girl, you are just the fucking worst. The worst. The absolute worst.